Okay, so now I've got the leading edge inserted into all the little notches in the front ribs. It's a little bit fiddly getting it all lined up, but it'll go. You just have to be patient. And so the next step is to just hit all those joints with a bit of glue. I've got one of the strips of leading edge material in underneath it. So there's like, where is it? These are, well, that's the tip leading edge, but there's sheets of, if I can find them, they're right here. So this is the tip leading edge. So I've got the leading edge, well, this is actually an outer panel leading edge, but it's underneath here, sitting underneath the plywood leading edge strip. I don't know what I did with the rest of my leading edge pieces. I've hidden them somewhere. In any case, so that's tucked in there and lined up. And so now all I have to do is make sure that it's seated and hit it with a shot of Thin CA. Like I said, it is a bit fiddly getting the leading edge kind of in position, but once it's in there, it seems to fit and hold quite nicely. And you can use the soft leading edge wood to, there you go. All right, so that's that. It's basically all in. And it's resting, you know, and of course this glue will have soaked through the joint and captured or glued itself to the leading edge strip that's underneath the plywood here. And in a second I'll lift it off. So I have this pinned down so it's nice and flat. So I'll take the pins out, lift it off, and then I'll run some more glue to make sure that the leading edge wood is properly secured to the ply. So there you go. So you can see that you've got the plywood and then this soft leading edge wood here. And it's all glued in, and I can now, I'll basically hit it with a little bit more Thin CA to make sure that it's nicely glued to the ply. All the way along this length, and I'm doing it from the back mainly because I don't want to harden the front too much. It should soak all the way through. So another thing I might do is notice some of the ribs don't touch the there's like some very small gaps between like the rib and the actual leading edge strip itself. So I'll probably just fill in there, just I'll either use some thick CA or I'll put in a little bit of baking soda just to make sure that everything is making nice contact. All right, that's nicely secured. It looks like this needs a little bit of help there to just making sure it's all nicely glued. And there's a little gap there as well, actually. Seal that up. Okay, so now the leading edge is fully secured. All right. One thing I'll note is that I had to, this slot, because there's a sandwich of 3 ribs here, the slot will be canted slightly because the ribs are canted. And so you have to relieve that. You have to actually get in there and sort of open it up a bit so that this plywood leading edge can slot in there without being bent and flexed. Actually, I didn't do it quite enough. I should have relieved it a little bit more because I can see my leading edge. The plies just pulled down a tiny little bit here. Not the end of the world, but okay, so that's that. And then the next step will be to glue in the other leading edge to the top part on the top half. And so then I will have basically that wing panel pretty much ready for sanding. Nice and stiff and very strong. Okay, thanks for watching.